Hey, welcome back! To give a fancy touch to your nougatine, make some royal icing, glace royale. Beat 1 egg white with 8 ounces of powdered sugar and a few drops of lemon juice on high speed until stiff peaks. Up next, how to make the perfect pâte à choux, choux pastry. So for the pâte à choux, I'm going to add my milk and water, sugar and salt. Then the butter. Then I'm gonna bring this to a boil and see what happens. When it boils, remove from the heat and stir in flour. Turn heat back on and cook over medium-high, stirring constantly until mixture pulls away from the sides and film forms on bottom of pan, about a minute. Transfer to the mixer bowl and mix on low speed until slightly cooled, about 2 minutes. Add the eggs, but save a couple and mix until well combined. Add one more egg until soft peak forms, and the last one if necessary. Important thing is that it should neither be hard nor too soft. Now piping. Choux pastry for croquembouche should be small in size, just like profiteroles, and have a round shape. I hate these blown up choux that are grey looking, dry and impossible to glaze. This is my secret. Use a 12mm open star pastry tip. It helps to rise evenly and most importantly without cracking. And the ultimate finish. Dust them with powdered sugar rather than brushing them out with egg wash. Guaranteed. This is what I am talking about. Le parfait petit chou. Mon petit chou in French means that you are very special. Up next, crème mousseline, which is a vanilla custard enriched with whipped butter, the ideal filling for the croquembouche. Bring milk, vanilla and half of the sugar to a simmer. Meanwhile, beat egg yolks and the remaining sugar to blend and add flour and cornstarch. Turn off the heat and whisk hot milk gradually into the yolk mixture. Then return custard to the stove and cook for 2 minutes on medium-high heat, whisking constantly. Then turn off the heat and whisk in half of the butter. Cool custard to 65 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 degrees Celsius. Then beat custard on high speed and add the remaining room temperature butter and beat until creamy and fluffy for about 5 minutes on high speed. Next, to make a little hole under each choux, stuck a small pastry tip under a wire rack to stabilize it. Now you look like a pro. Stuff each choux completely with the mousseline and scrape out any excess filling that comes out and place them upside down. Then make another batch of caramel and glaze each choux with an easy coating of light amber caramel. Again, when dealing with caramel, always have ice water nearby. If you burn yourself, plunge your fingers in ice water immediately. It works. And coat about 20 choux in caramel and pearl sugar if desired. We've got 84 choux, good enough to build up our centerpiece for 20 to 25 guests. About 4 choux per person. You can also pour some caramel over a round silicone mold to make easy decorations. What a sunny day! Here we go, the last batch of caramel. I know, it's a lot of sugar, but that's what croquembouche is about. A celebration of happiness. You will need 2 pounds, 1 kilograms of sugar to build up your tower, so don't be shy. You do not want to be stuck halfway through. The first row of your croque-en-bouche should handle 12 choux, and do not leave any space in between, but rather tie them up. Don't be shy, with enough caramel on both sides and bottom of each choux. A good foundation will ensure you success. The next story should have 11 choux, then 10, 9, 8, and etc. I highly recommend the use of a croquembouche cone. If so, make sure that all measurements are taken accordingly before you start this project. And if you use a croquembouche cone, you won't need this 6.5-inch diameter nougatine disc. Don't be impressed, it is not that complicated. If I can do it, you can do it. Oops, I just burned myself. And yet, if you want to skip the nougatine work, that's fine. It will look pretty anyway and will be so unique and delicious for sure. For the top, glue the small nougatine disc with 3 half-moon shapes. Croquembouche, done. Guys, I hope you have enjoyed this croquembouche episode. To get the full recipe, go to brunoskitchen.net. Thank you again for watching, and please subscribe, like me on Facebook, and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest. See you next time.